Oh yeah, this is the one everybody's been waiting for to see what my thoughts are. And I'll be honest with you, when I first seen the trailer, I've been dying to see this movie. This is a 2022 release. It's a 4.9 on IMDb, so it's kind of split right down the middle. It's a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. I want to thank Baby Entertainment for sending me this copy to review. This is an IFC film, also a Shudder exclusive on Shudder. It's also available on Hulu, but you want to get the physical copy because we're about to take a dive inside and take a look at that physical copy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about the much talked about film in the community, Skinamarink. So let's take a look at the insides here. So you can see there's probably going to be a Shudder tag in there somewhere. So let's take a quick look at it and let's dive into Skinamarink. All right, there. Yep, you just got your Shudder tag there. If anybody wants that, just let me know. If not, there's the code. The Shudder tag. Nothing else really comes with the Blu-ray. Again, I've already watched this film, so I'm going to talk about it here, but I just wanted to show you guys if there were any inserts, which I did not look at. So let's get this all cleaned up and talk about Skinamarink. So the tagline says, two kids wake up in the middle of the night with their parents gone, and the doors are no longer there, nor are the windows. So basically, this is kind of like a paranormal type film, right? So what happens basically is exactly what you're seeing, exactly what they've said. And I realized the hype, and I realized the hate as well. But you got to go into this film with the right setting, I think. I think you have to watch it with all the lights out, pitch black, no phone next to you, to really enjoy the moment. Because this is one of those films, it's kind of like the Blair Witch. It's kind of like a found footage, almost like a paranormal activity type film where it's there for you for jump scares. And there's a lot of stuff like creepy pasta, things like that you would see that this film is talked about to the interwebs. And really, there isn't a whole lot of talking in the film. Someone else once said it was like under 500 words throughout the entire film. This is a film that is meant to scare you. There are people that have watched this film that have been terrified. Of course, I'm not one of them. I'm immune to that stuff. I'm kind of like if I get bit by a snake because I've got that immunity, like I've got that venom where it just blocks all the venom. That's how I am when it comes to horror movies. Like, I don't watch it for the scare factor, but for the feel of the film, it definitely has a creepy atmosphere. I know a lot of people said the first 25 minutes they couldn't get through it. My buddy Max over Max Washington, check him out. He said he had a rough time with it. A couple of the Super Slash Brothers, they liked it, but they didn't love it. The Bug Boys, they weren't into it. Cheetah with You, he was into it. So I am going to go a little more into elaborate details on the film. You hear multiple things going on during the film with these kids being alone. And it's just creepy. Imagine yourself being that kid. There's no doors, no window. Your parents aren't there. All these creepy things are happening. People are talking. It's freaky. It's absolutely freaky. And I think people miss out on how creative the film was, the creativity of the film. It's different. I think it was meant to be different. I think it was meant to be not necessarily the mainstream. It was only a $15,000 budget. And I can tell you that it's definitely made its money and then some. So for me, overall, I did like the lighting. I did like how it was different, unique. I did like the attempt at the jump scares. I think there was 3 or 4. The concept I thought was good. Yes, it's a slow burn. Yes, it should have only been about 90 minutes max, 80 minutes realistically, an hour and 40 minutes, which is slightly too long. But overall, I did like Skinamarink. I didn't love Skinamarink, but I liked Skinamarink. So Skinamarink is going to get a solid 4 out of 5 on the Boglin scale for me. Let me know your thoughts on Skinamarink. I know Jamie Hart couldn't get into it either. Maybe, just maybe, there's a second watch in store for people. You know, maybe if you dim the lights out, maybe have a little bit of popcorn. I don't know. Watch it with your girl. You know. Anyways, 4 out of 5 for Skinamarink. Thank you to Peter and all the good friends over at Bayview for sending me this. Thank you all for watching. Catch up with you later. Skinamarink dinky dink, Skinamarink doo. Peace.